The wardrobe angel might actually be able to help me with that. Evening, Stephanie. Evening.
Hello.
Oh, Stephanie Roper, there you are.
Good evening. How are you?
Well, I'm better now. I can talk to you. Excellent. So, tell me a bit about what you do.
Well, I've been obsessed with clothes since the age of 2, when my mum remembers me being a really stubborn toddler around what I would and wouldn't wear.
Oh,
and that has
yes.
continued throughout my life. And now, for the past 5 years, I've had my business, the Wardrobe Angel, which is a real passion of mine, helping men and women with their wardrobes, what to put in. And, go on.
What to put in and what to take out, more likely.
Yes, and how to organise it and what to buy next to make your wardrobe work for your budget and your lifestyle and for your taste.
Oh, now, are we a bit reluctant to throw things away? Because I'm thinking of a trip to New York 10 years ago, and we went to Century 21, I think it's called. It's like a discount designer outlet. And I have still got a skirt that I bought from there 10 years ago, and it's still got the label in. What should I do? Because actually, I don't even think I can get my right leg in it, let alone with both my legs.
Well, if it's a good label, you could take it to a dress agency. You can sell it on a pre-loved website, and depending on the label, there are some really, really good ones out there. You can also try your luck on eBay. If it's got tags on, those items sell better than items that have already been used and had the tags cut off. So there's loads of avenues for it. You could re-gift it to somebody in your family or your circle of friends, or you could donate it to a charity shop as well, because more and more people are happy to purchase second-hand items now, which is fantastic news to stop clothing going into landfill.
Do you know what? You've given me several good ideas there. Why am I so reluctant to throw it out? Do you find a lot of people like me don't want to get rid of it?
Well, the first thing you said was about that skirt. You told me about the trip. So obviously it's a really memorable trip, and obviously New York is such a fantastic destination. And for many people, it is once in a lifetime going there. So a lot of the times when we're reluctant to let something go, it's because of the memories attached to that item. It might be a wedding dress, or your children's first baby grow, or a dress you wore on holiday, you had an amazing time in it, or just a dress or an item of clothing that makes you really feel passionately about a time in your life that you had. And so with the item of clothing, sometimes it's worth hanging on to it, but if you're hanging on to a lot, that's just going to clutter up your wardrobe, and your wardrobe just isn't going to reflect who you are now in the present. It's going to be just relics of your past, like a museum. So what you can do is, there are really special pieces in there that really do represent really awesome times in your life. What you can do is put them into a memory box. But instead of packing away all of the items of clothing, you can cut swatches out of them. Or what some of my clients do is take pictures of the item and just keep the pictures, because you just need either the touch or the smell or a picture of the garment to remember that memory. It's not necessarily about the garment itself.
Aren't we a funny bunch?
Yes,
Stephanie.
But this is fascinating to me. So everybody's so unique, and I have seen hundreds and hundreds of wardrobes, and no two are ever the same. And that is what makes us so wickedly unique. We are, and people go, oh my God, I've got too many clothes, or I don't have enough clothes. And, I think no two wardrobes are the same. And our clothes are just a way of telling people who we are without talking. And the most important thing is that you are happy and confident in your clothing. That's the bottom line. And a lot of information you'll see online is a one-size-fits-all about wardrobes, like you should get rid of something if you haven't worn it for 2 years. But sometimes the most special pieces of clothing are the ones that you have and you treasure and that you wear and wear and wear. And it doesn't matter if they're, 2, 3, 5 or 10 years old, as long as you're still happy and confident to wear them.
Do you know, I bought a pair of brown metallic trainers, and I must have bought, they're in the sale, and I must have bought them about 3 years ago. I've never worn them, and you know what? I got them out of the cupboard the other day, and I've only went and bought myself a bag in brown metallic, and it's like, what? And when honestly, I wore them in the office the other day, and everybody's going, oh, I like the metallic shoes with the metallic handbag, and it's like, oh, it was a revelation. So I don't feel so guilty about that.
No, the thing is with sale items, and this is a little bit of a scary fact. The average British woman has £70 worth of unused or unworn sale items hanging in her wardrobe.
Oh.
That stuff with the tag still on, or the box, the shoes are still in the box like yours were.
Yeah.
So sales are real, like a flashpoint for shoppers, because you think you're getting a bargain because it may be like 20 quid off, or, £100 off, or something's come down by 50%. But it's only a bargain if you're going to buy it and wear it and love it ultimately. Because otherwise you're literally just chucking money down the drain.
Yeah, you are you're oh, you make a lot of sense, Stephanie Roper. What do you make of this buying in bulk trend online and then just, sending it back?
This is something that I am... I don't condone it. I think it's a sign of the times that people are so busy and are juggling so many different things with work and kids and commuting and just, being spread so thin, that shopping online is actually, it does save time, but it can also create this backlog of clothing in your house. So if you have an event and you're shopping for dresses online, I totally get that you might order 5 or 6 dresses because you want to try them all on and you want to see what looks good with the shoes or bags that you already have. But it's when it comes to the returning of those items that you will find that you might lose track of time. You don't have the returns label. You suddenly don't know the returns process. You forget to get a proof of postage receipt at the post office. And then it takes literally between 5 days and 2 weeks for the money to be recredited into your account. And a lot of clients, when I've been going through their wardrobes and I've been finding things with the tag still on, they say they did like an internet shopping binge and hardly any of it went back because they just forgot about it. So what I would do is if you're ordering in bulk, it's not like Costco where it's a little bit cheaper. You might be ordering up to however many hundreds of pounds
regular
at one
price.
time.
Yeah,
and it's real money. And because we're maybe paying on our credit cards or debit cards, we don't see the transaction. It's so easy. It's one-click payment. So what I would do is if you are ordering something, make a note in your diary of a time and a day to go to the post office and return those clothes. So keep the appointment like you would a dentist or a doctor appointment, because otherwise you're going to find yourself losing money. And the next time you want to buy an amazing dress or a pair of shoes, you
can't afford it.
Your other half might say, well, actually, you've got all those hanging in your wardrobe. And your bank account might say, well, actually, you've got no money in here because you spent X amount, last week on the next website. So
Stephanie, you've been brilliant this evening. I'd love you to come and rifle through my wardrobe and sort me out. It would be brilliant.
First thing I would do is if you've got any more sale items in there, get them on eBay. If they're still in the boxes, make yourself some cash. If you are listing on eBay, Sunday night is the best time.
Right.
7 o'clock. Everybody's online on a weekend, but most on a Sunday night. And make some money from your investments that you made in your wardrobe that maybe haven't paid off, because they might pay off now.
Excellent. You have been truly angelic this evening, Stephanie Roper.
Thank you.
Some fabulous advice. Many thanks for joining me on the show tonight. I love that.